Greetings from askIITians. My name is Vasanth. I'm a biology faculty in askIITians. Today we are going to look into a grade 8 chapter, which is microorganisms front info. This chapter actually accounts to 20% of weightage when it comes to NCERT examinations. But when it comes to the Olympiad examinations and other competitive examinations, it actually has more than 23% of marks for the weightage for the Olympiad examinations. So come on guys, let's see some of the interesting topics that includes in the chapter microorganisms front and form. Come on guys, let's get into the video. So today we're going to discuss about bacteria. Bacteria is one of the microorganism which is both helpful and harmful microorganism. They are found everywhere in the world. Okay, they are found everywhere, even in harsh conditions. There are some bacteria which had developed characteristical differences which have helped them to adapt and live in those harsh conditions. So there are unicellular in structure. Some of them are live as colonies. So they actually multiply very faster, and when the faster they multiply, the faster they acquire or finish the nutrients that is available. So they keep on migrating from one place to another. So which is what you see over here in this GIF files. Okay. So they are found everywhere in the world, everywhere, almost everywhere. So here you can see what kind of harsh conditions that they can live will be a question to you. Even in volcanic regions, so you can find bacteria. And I know some bacteria which are called extremophiles, which can be found in extreme conditions. Okay, some extremophiles are halophiles. Halophiles means extreme salty nature. Okay, the bacteria which are found in extreme salty nature. And thermophiles. Thermophiles are bacteria which can live in high temperature. Okay. So even in lakes, okay, where springs, hot water springs, so you can find bacteria over here. So there are approximately 4,000 species all over the world, 4,000 species, and in which 850 of them are found in India, which we are not happy about. Reason being, there are a lot of bacteria which actually causes disease condition in our day-to-day life. So which we should be very careful about. Okay. So but there are some good bacteria which we do use in our day-to-day life. Okay. So we can be very careful when it comes to bacteria which is used in our day-to-day life. So because bacteria can reproduce or divide, where you can say reproduce, in a very faster manner. So it doubles every 20 minutes. So if you leave one bacteria, okay, in 5 hours, you will get 30,000 bacteria and a 16 million in 8 hours. So just think about the number of bacteria that you would produce if you leave one bacteria in a place with just proper nutrition available. Okay, and a very good condition for them to survive. So this is the thing that you need to know about bacteria. But we have some other detail which is including the size. So bacteria is of varying size. Mainly the size of the bacteria goes from 1 to 5 micron in diameter. So here this symbol is called micron or mu. Okay, mu or micron. So the term micron means 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, so mycoplasma is the bacteria, the smallest bacteria, which is around 0.2 micron in size. And the shapes of the bacteria, there are different shapes of bacteria, and all of them comes into 3 basic shapes. One is cocci bacteria, which is spherical in nature, and then bacilli bacteria, which is a rod-shaped bacteria, and spirilla, which is spiral-shaped bacteria. Look at how they are moving from one place to another. It actually swirls and then it moves in the liquid medium. So where do they live? They all live in water, okay, on the surface, which has moisture. So today we have learned about bacteria. So now we have something else which I want to discuss about, which is also a microorganism, which also causes a lot of disease conditions. That is protozoan. Protozoan, we should understand the term first. So proto and zoon. First of all, the word has to be split into 2. So by splitting the word into 2, proto means primitive, okay, and zoon means animal. So if you combine both the meaning, you get a primitive animal, an animal which is very primitive in nature, okay, which is a primitive animal-like organism. And this cells, which constitutes the protozoan, doesn't have a cell wall and a chloroplast, which means it doesn't have the ability to prepare its own food, which means it is heterotrophic in nature or it is not autotrophic in nature. So we can say all these things. And we can see that cells can locomote from one place to another to get food because they are not autotrophic in nature and they are heterotrophic in nature, which means they need to move around places to get their food. So that is what we see over here. See, the cells are moving from one place to another to get its nourishment, nutrition. Okay? So that is the point which is mentioned over here. Locomotion is seen to get food. Okay, and they are mainly seen in aquatic medium. So all their locomotion favors movement only in the aquatic medium. So guys, I hope you understood both the important points, which is about bacteria and protozoan. So I hope you enjoyed the class. So to enjoy more classes, join online classes with us in askIITians. Thank you so much for your time.